I'm Clay Grubb. I'm Master Trail Builder, Segment Coordinator, Regional Coordinator for Trails Integration. I moved up here in 2001, up by the Kingsbury North Trailhead. Went out for a run in 2001 or early 2002. Ran into Phil Bresack and a trail crew. Asked him if this is something I would be interested in. Phil, retired Navy guy, says, well, your Marine Corps running shorts tell me that you have a very weak mind and a very strong back, so you would be perfect. So my answer of how I got involved with the rim trail is some sailor insulted me into it. This is my 20th season as a crew leader coming up. Now look, I'm over some 26,000 volunteer hours. There was not a Kingsbury North to Kingsbury South segment, and there was no trail either. What we had was a paved street. When the rim trail loop was opened, they got a call from Nevada State Lands that said, we've purchased what's called a Walker parcel up on Kingsbury Daggett Summit, and we think that will get you the trail through. So Mark decided in the summer of 2003, he calls me up and says, you live here and you used to design routes and make maps for the Marines. Can you become the project leader for creating a trail from Kingsbury North to Kingsbury South? I said, sure, I'm fool enough to do that. We got three sentences in the mission statement. Do a native surface backcountry trail from Kingsbury North to Kingsbury South. 2, connect it from the Kingsbury South area to Van Sickle State Park, the new Van Sickle Bi-State Park. And 3, do not go into California. Basically, do we go from the North Kingsbury Trailhead to Kingsbury Grade Highway 207? Do we go up on the ridgeline on both sides of the ridgeline, or do we come on the lake side of the residence where it's kind of smoother, shorter, a little more difficult to build, but great lake views all the way? They kept asking me, which do you prefer? Which do you prefer? And I'd change my mind on given days. And Phil Bresack looks at me and says, what law says we can't build them both and make a loop? So that's where the Daggett Loop came from. We're right at 18 miles of trail in this single project. So the entire segment started with a project proposal in 2002, and the last thing we built was the K-to-K extension in 2020. And I've been the blame officer since the beginning. So yeah, my hope is that we just continue to take care of it.